Up to you.
Trade it for decay.
Trade it for a decay. I think the going rate for 100% pure crystal is like 5 decays to one of them, but that's about it.
Dragon, are you really going to do that, man? That 34% haste loadout.
Hey, as long as he ends up on my team, it's fine.
Well, and I hit balance, and he did, so...
Nice, nice, we're good. How am I at the top of the list, though? Shouldn't this be ordered by MMR? Because that's not right.
It might be. Yeah, I think this might be ordered by MMR.
Can't be. It can't be.
I'm thinking it's accurate.
I am not the highest MMR on my team. That's just not going to happen.
P.S. Spirit
Tylenol
Team,
was on
you're
the frickin'
screwed.
leaderboard for Pete's sake, so it's just got to be random.
Yeah. Yeah, Spirit Team,
All right,
by the way.
We'll hop out of the lobby. You guys have fun casting. I will catch everybody later. Night all.
All right, so this is the part where we talk trash about Gaarawarr since he just left, right?
This is the big event. Does the one great champion, Gaarawarr, have what it takes, the panaz, the nerve, to win this match?
I'm not sure. I think he's just going to get carried, honestly. Because he's not picking a Shaper, and Dragon hasn't picked anything either. Is he really going to do a 34% haste loadout with a random Shaper?
Yeah.
No. Looks like he picks him. That'd be a good choice for it.
No, I do think that Dragon will do that because he does have the skill set. Yes, I am a Dragon fanboy. I will have his children someday.
I'm not going to ask how that works biologically because I don't think I want to know.
Didn't you watch the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger Jr.? Of course, they'll just put a womb in my belly.
Oh my gosh. Well, Gaarawarr breaking out the Renzo, so at least, I mean, that's not too hard to screw up. I mean, you just press E every once in a while and you're good, right?
That is true, but that's also the closest one that does look like Gaarawarr. I mean,
well, it is the beard, yeah.
Well, Gaarawarr looks more like Flynn.
Going with Flynn, huh? Are you going to take that, Gaarawarr? Oh, he probably actually did mute the stream because he's telling everybody else to do it. So we're going to talk all this trash about him, and he won't figure out until he goes to split the videos.
All right, both teams look pretty interesting. You got some nice engage. I really want to see how Veknus works out.
Yeah, this Pred Desi. Wow.
Yeah,
roaming Desecrator. Oh god, please don't tell me this is going to be a haste crater. Because that just screams running across the map, CCing everything.
Well, was it I saw someone do that with Kogan, and they just pretty much lowered their cooldown enough to where, for their ult, where they were a hook bot.
Yeah, that's no small feat. Kogan's Big Haul probably has the longest cooldown of any ult in the game. So bringing it down so that you can use it every team fight is quite the accomplishment. Love Dragon running the Burning Vengeance Freya skin. It's one of my favorites.
30 seconds.
That was an instant buy as soon as I saw it because I just love that skin so much when they revealed it. That was the pack skin, right?
Yes, it was. That was the pack skin. Now, GLG Lathello, I'm just going to call him Lath.
There you
Halo.
go.
Halo. He is running my favorite skin in game. And looks like he's about to die like I do in game.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you're losing level 1 to Gaarawarr. I mean, I don't know, man. Lathlo, you should really rethink your gaming skills. Well, meanwhile, lots of aggression coming out this game. I'm just curious about, is this a haste crater? No, it's a duelist.
It is a duelist, but you do have to, I mean, Chocobo won the trade there. Cyberhawk, he's getting ready to, like, jump out. TylerNol is a little bit low. Kesakor on the Viana, not Viana, but on the Kendra.
Whatever.
Yeah, they're just staging. Big Cinco on Zalgas. I want to see these two Zalgases chain each other and ult, see who wins.
So it's kind of like a book chicken? You see who...
Revolutionary War style, just stand there in front of each other and fire.
There you go. It's like somebody will win, right?
That is true.
I'm sure we both won't die. Kappa.
I do think that Gaarawarr and TylerNol are going to run into a little bit of issue with the Bramble Crush coming from Mara, because, I mean, that is... it can be effective, but just like Renzo's rock to the head, it's irritating.
It is. And the big problem the Bramble Crush is going to give Gaarawarr, I think, is he's got to run up and get some inspiration stacks. Well, if he's going to have to run through that slow all the time to do it, he's just going to be eating all the auto attacks from Michaela while trying to do it.
Yeah, that is true. Veknus is doing good. Getting a couple of the heals off of the life.
So, I'm not sure what to do with this. I mean, the Renzo gives you a safe lane. That's for darn sure. But I just want to see the spell choices coming out of Lathlo and Dorfer. I'd imagine one of them picked up Wither because you're not really worried about Renzo at all in this lane. Let's take a look here. Lathlo is 3. He got Blink. What did Mara get?
Did do wonders.
Mara got Drain. Okay, I would have expected one of them to take Wither, but uh-oh. Kesakor dropped.
Kesakor has drawn First Blood, and so that leaves a Predator Desecrator solo in lane having to back off.
Wow,
which is going to hurt him in the long run.
Going long chain. Yeah, those chains got some range on them. Uh-oh, and Lathlo caught out with the rock. The drain goes down from Tylenol, and he's going to aggressively waltz in, but he's going to have... Lathlo blinks out.
That's a little bit close for... Oh, yeah, Lathlo should not be playing that game. This ain't Vegas. You don't... I mean, scared money don't make none. I understand that rule of logic, but you just don't do it that low on health with Renzo right there with Tylenol.
Whoever followed, I'm sorry I missed it. I didn't switch to OBS quick enough to see it, but I'm sure we'll see it on the instant replay here at some point. If you can tell me, Michael, if you can pick it up if you see it. Otherwise, I'm so sorry, guys. Otherwise, just say it in chat and I'll welcome you.
There were more of them.
I haven't seen anything yet.
All right.
And so Kesakor is hanging back, waiting. Gaarawarr is doing a really good job at pressuring. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm impressed, but I'm impressed.
Did it hurt you to say that, Michael?
I mean, it hurts me if he doesn't run Decay.
You heard it here first. Decay Renzo, new meta. The Michael meta. It's just build Decay on everything. First item, best item, every item.
Well, it's while they're trading right now. It's the reason why I do it is honestly I just like the art. Because it looks like a half-eaten apple for me. That's why.
Well, that's because it is a half-eaten apple. That's I don't know.
The more you know. Now, I do not think that that was a bright choice from Gaarawarr right there, utilizing the stun on Dorfer, because Lathlo was closer.
Look out!
But, I mean, sometimes... I think he just wanted to get some money off the tactician, to be completely honest.
Oh, true.
Because otherwise, you just don't have any money as Renzo if you don't...
Moya is coming down, but it does look like they went ahead and saw Moya. And Freya, it looks like we might be getting... Oh, nope, Freya's
Is there a
back.
fight coming?
Nope, but Moya is there getting ready to move in on Tylenol.
Show them beauty.
Cyberhawk looking to turn around and take the Pepsi challenge on some Tylenol. Does it help with a headache? We don't know.
One way to find out. Lathlo eats a rock. Tylenol not close enough to follow up with the gold standard, though.
Right now, Tylenol and Michaela is doing a pretty good job. You know, people asking for some change on the street. She's giving it up.
Yeah. Alright, so Gaarawarr has inspiration. It's just using his inspiration just to heal Tylenol back up.
Yeah, it's that shield is keeping Tylenol into the game, and he's keeping him.
It changed a ton of damage.
But there goes Dragon.
Here comes Dragon. The stun landed onto Mara. And dash in, gets the stun on Lathlo. Veknus coming down too. But Cyberhawk goes in, gets a stun onto 4 people with his bolts, and I think everybody gets out of this alive. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was nice. Now, if there would have been a decay right there on that Bramble Crush, it could have probably killed Desecrator.
Oh, come on. Really, Michael? I mean, they don't even have enough money made, but oh, God, Dragon almost gets Moya. Oh, Cyberhawk got out of that with a blitz.
Always pay attention to where you are in the jungle, because, I mean, you know, Little Red Riding Hood's out there trying to hunt her some wolves or otterkin.
Man, I don't know who to be more scared of, Little Red Riding Hood or the big bad wolf.
Well, which one is going to go halvesies on me for dinner? I'd actually like to go on a date with Fenmore. That'd actually be pretty cool. judge me.
I'm not. I'm not. It's just I've just learned it's you, Michael. It's just I don't question anything you say anymore. I just go ahead and roll with it.
I think ChocobosX intentionally stood in that pit on purpose just to give Desecrator hope. But his branching blade from earlier upon...
Lafo's caught out big
goes
time. He's
Lafalo.
dead. Moya's a bit late, as is Mara, but... Golly,
Yeah.
They just gangbanged him right there in the middle of the lane.
And Gaarawarr beginning to BM in chat by going, oops.
Yeah, but that's only team chat. The other team can't see that, so...
Gaarawarr's reliving his 90s music themes. Oops, there it is.
Oh, the blink flap would have worked.
Nika is down.
Uh-oh.
And Veknus might be
Shadow's
going
great.
as well.
They died. We live.
But Veknus will get out of there.
no.
Is the fridge running? Yeah, it's getting away. The fridge always runs away.
TheTylernol is tamed out. Dorfer is just enjoying himself. Let's go ahead and see what we got purchased so far.
Alright, looks like... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna. You want to get Mortal and I get Spirit?
Yeah, that'll work. Looks like Dorfer
Yeah.
picked up a Vigor and a Resilience. Probably going to go to a Prosperity with that, just simply because that's the thing you buy on tanky supports. Moya looks like picked up a Desire to go with her Resilience. Zalgus picked up an Aggression to go with his Life, looking to delete people off the map very, very early. Kendra's just sitting on 2,500. He hasn't bought anything yet. Probably will soon. Oh, there it is. Just rush to Rampancy. I don't like Rampancy on Kendra, but that just means, hey, buy a Ruin. Please buy a Ruin, TheTylernol. Please, I beg you. And Nisa hasn't bought anything yet either. There's a fight down in the bottom lane, but Lathos is going to be able to get out of it just fine. And how is the Spirit side looking on that?
Draken got himself a Desire.
I have to interrupt you because...
Just died because he's gonna go ahead and have to go upgrade the Desire and Power that he has.
Exactly, and Gaarawarr looks like he's in a bit of trouble. The Bramble Crush and the
Vigor.
Nature finishes him.
And he's gonna go have to upgrade his Vigor and his Life that he has going. Big Snicka has an Aggression, a Time, and a Power, and of course Veknus is running a Life and a Might. Who knows, that might be turning into a Decay.
Well, it's Desecrator, right? It's going to be a Decay.
has been slain.
You would almost always see Decay is very common on Desecrator because it just synergizes so well with this Death Fog. You just walk over it, you take % damage from walking in the Death Fog, and then you take % damage from taking % damage. So you get % on %.
I was just trying to, like, build it up.
Yeah.
You didn't have to get all technical on me, man. I was just trying to be, build it up and be like all cool. And we got Dragon and Cyberhawk. Oh, Cyberhawk looks like he is going to be like, you know what? I am in your kitchen. I am eating his sandwich.
Didn't want to have a Little Red Riding Hood for a snack, apparently, because he could have gotten, or I think if he wanted to, but I don't think so. Uh-oh, Big Sinka. The final chapter comes
It is
off.
going to be a double if Veknus can't get up there.
In the meantime, in the bottom with all kinds of Kendra not too pleased with the blink. I can certainly understand that.
Lafalo's getting a little bit gutsy. I mean, and there it goes. Gaarawarr rock to Lafalo's face. Dorfer takes a coin and goes ahead and pockets it. You know what? I still wonder if Mara goes on a date, does she trim the hedges?
She's married, man. Sparktail, thanks for the follow.
People go on dates.
Well, yeah, that's true, but we don't know anything about her husband.
Wow, Dorfer.
Uh-oh, Dorfer
Right in
popping
the face. Cyberhawk coming in.
Oh,
There goes
Dragon.
Dropped by Dragon, and so that exchange is over, and so now it leaves us at a 5-4. Maybe? Nope, it will stay at a 5-4 right now between kills.
That was a beautiful Wrath by Dragon. Coming in, jumped right onto Lafalo, who was low health, popped the Wrath, and just absolutely crushed him. That's how you use the Freya ultimate.
Yeah, Dragon came back to Cyberhawk. You want to make a kitchen and or you want to make a sandwich in the kitchen of my house? I'm going to go into your bedroom and start looking through your underwear drawer.
That's probably a fair trade. And, well, there's your Decay on Desecrator, Michael. I know you love that. I'm a fan of that as well, though. Although you like Decay on everybody. Now, can you explain why you like Decay on everybody?
handle.
because it looks like an apple.
Renzo is
There you go.
short of enemies.
High level
Garwarr,
technical
he's not
reasoning
trying to
from Michael
hide.
for you.
Or he thought that Renzo was just so great that the woods would come out and hide him. ChocobosX is doing pretty good.
Looks like lanes are a little passive right now. TylerNol, eat a chain. He's about 25% of his health. That's only going to get worse as the game goes on.
Lothalo has picked himself up a destruction. Dorfer has got himself a prosperity. And ChocobosX got himself a force and desire upgraded. Dragon and TylerNol both got themselves an ambition.
Uh-oh.
Other than that, just
Oh,
standard
no.
moves.
Final Flight does nothing. Complete whip right through the uprights, and that's going to cost ChocobosX life. No, maybe not. That'll cost Big Sinka's life. Oh, jeez. I don't even know this game anymore.
ChocobosX back in.
Attacks you.
Make a beautiful goal.
Decay
Meanwhile,
would have done it.
yeah, you're right. Decay would have done it. Golly. What is this second guy's channel called? Who are you speaking about? I am Terelther. The person with me is Michael War.
Yes. Oh, damn. All I could say is damn.
Yeah, not much happened from that. I was hoping that final chapter would end up getting a kill, but didn't end up doing it.
That was just amazing. Just Dragon, Chains of Fate right there, and then the final chapter, I was like, did he just... And Dragon has to go away. That's one way of like sitting there stopping a gank.
That for sure. And well, Gaarawarr down here by himself as Renzo trying to hold the lane. Not really so sure about that.
Not just Renzo, after hours Renzo.
Oh, that's true.
Veknus is getting staged up as Desecrator. Lothalo might want to go heal or go back because he does have the time. Because Gaarawarr was only there in lane by himself.
Well, TylerNol just showed up, and yeah, I think he could have gone back for sure, gotten a buy, and ChocobosX caught out, but that pulls back the final flight too early. But it's not gonna matter. It's gonna be a rout in the top lane. Veknus goes down. They're not gonna chase under the binding, but here comes Dorfer back to the bottom lane. Looked like he wanted to go on TylerNol, but waltz out of the way. It's not gonna happen. Big Sinka, I'm never leaving tower again. Probably a good plan at this point. Oh my god, TylerNol losing half his health with one Zalgus chain combo. Oh boy. As soon as the ultimate comes back, he's going to have to be very careful. Because Zalgus will just be able to one-shot him. Just one combo.
Well, Lothalo's Halo is his final chapter. Oh, we got 2 final chapters up. And it looks like we got 4 ults up on each side.
Oh, Lothalo has to blink out. Dorfer's going to pop the
doing
Force
his
of
thing.
Nature, but he's by himself. Lothalo can now kind of go in and counter-engage. Knock up from the Renzo Masterpiece. Beautifully, perfectly centered. And went straight up. Because, you know, Gaarawarr likes knocking up Zalgus. It's his favorite pastime.
Now, we could say that Lothalo should have went back, but honestly, that was I mean, you had to go for it, because there would have been a possibility, especially with Force of Nature. Dorfer liked to at least take some of the concentration off of you, and you got the chains, and so, you know, why not?
You might as, yeah, because chances are, if you play it right, you shouldn't get hit by either Michaela or Renzo, so... It's just that range on Masterpiece, though, is incredible.
It is.
Well, people in chat asking about Freya's. Let's see what Freya's building right now. Looks like we've got an Ambition, an Abolition, a Motion, and a Time, so going all in on the haste. 162 haste. What's that put her attack speed at? 2.07 attacks per second, and that's out of combat. She gets even more from her passive Mounting Fury. Yeah, 8.8 per stack, so she can get another 40. It's doubled to 80 by Wrath. Yeah, she can start attacking really fast. She'll have about 300 haste, fully buffed with her ultimate going. And that's a lot of smacks to the face with an axe.
Movement speed does jump up to 506.
Yeah, and that movement speed steroid on the recast of Blinding Speed is just
Yeah, so pretty much nice build where keep people from running. We are almost 17 minutes in. Neither side has lost a binding during the binding phase. In fact, there hasn't been much. But
Latlo's
once again,
caught.
Latlo
Vaults
is
in.
Caught. He is done.
He's
A
dead.
mortal player has been slain.
And that could be a... Looks like people are... Now, it looks like they want to push the top lane. There's the Wrath. I think it was way too early. Dispel from ChocobosX does look... Yeah, it does get him out. Moya picking him up, throwing him down under binding range. Veknus, binding will finish off him. Kendra, meanwhile, in the top lane, not able to do too much here. Ah.
Did you hear that Tylenol is he like doing NyQuil commercials because Tylenol will help you get your Z's?
Oh, God. Yes, the pain relief of Tylenol, along with the along with NyQuil to help you get some sleep. Oh my God.
The way that Tylenol is throwing money around with Michaela, I'm serious. It's like he's at a strip club, making it rain.
The mortal team has captured.
You mean making it rain?
ChocobosX walks right into that.
Oh, that
ChocobosX
face
nice.
check. That's
He
the
is
third
done.
time he's done that in the games on stream. That classic, man, Chocobos, please don't make that a thing. Gaarawarr's going to Tailwind and going to let the Freya catch up. Oh, but the Wrath to interrupt the Tailwind. Here comes the final payment on to Kesakor, but DorferMC is going to block it, followed by a Force of Nature. Try to absorb some more of this damage, but they're so close together that Zalgus was able to do some major work on them with the chains and auto attacks there. And oh, Latlo, good timing on that final chapter to pick it up right after the stasis wears off. Wow. With coins it's called making it hail. No, but in Dawngate it's called making it rain. For obvious reasons.
Well, Veknus is currently making it rain. Gaarawarr
Dead
is
corpses,
like,
that is.
I want me a steak dinner.
Heads up.
Are they really thinking about Parasite? No. Okay. I was going to say, I heard somebody attacking. I was like, that better not be somebody taking Parasite. Is she weak early now? Oh, Latlo, you're dead, buddy. There's no way. The blinding speed should be up right now. Is it? Oh! Chocobos comes in with the final fight to pick him up.
It was like, yeah, Dragon's dead. We're gonna go check out Cyberhawk versus Gaarawarr.
Yeah.
Gaarawarr does have full inspiration.
Yeah, that's true, but here comes ChocobosX, and all of a sudden that fight doesn't favor Renzo anymore. I know Renzo is fabulous, and you know his nipples can cut glass, but yeah, I'm not sure if he can do a Lamisa. That might be a bit much, even for Renzo's nipples.
ChocobosX keeps throwing those branching blades out to like Renzo, gonna pierce those nipples,
Escape.
and then we'll have
Elegant withdrawal.
Goth Evening Renzo skin. That would actually be pretty cool to see.
Well, and apparently with this match, also with that little fight, we also knew that Gaarawarr likes getting poked by bananas, clearly.
Right Kubak 13. It's about getting level 1 para. It's not really worth it, but some people go ahead and do it.
Yeah, because it doesn't give you the buff. The amount of money it gives you is minimal, and Gaarawarr up there right in the middle, tanking everybody and the binding. He'll go down for it, but not before getting a good masterpiece off. Oh, the split from the final chapter, though. It's going to make sure nobody else dies. So, yeah. Gaarawarr, I think you need a little more armor than just bathrobes in order to tank a binding. That's just what I'm thinking here. And, well, final payment, good try, but Mara was standing right there. So
I'm not gonna lie, Dofer has been doing an amazing job with blocking final payment in any of the ults. He is just up in there like, no, this is not gonna happen.
Ooh.
And that final flight took a huge chunk out of Big Snicka's health.
yeah, he's got to be real. Well, I mean that's Zalgus for you. I mean he is.
It's Big Sinka. I've been
Yeah,
calling
Big
him
Sinka.
Big Snicka, thinking it was like Warhammer 40k with like orcs where they're like snicka
Yeah.
with their guns. That's how I always thought it was.
Yep.
Big Sinka, my bad.
Rest in peace, Warhammer Online. You were great fun, but sadly your license got canceled. Yeah, the level 1 ult is ridiculously long for who? Michaela? Yeah, oh no, TheTylernol caught and absolutely deleted by the final chapter. Oh my gosh, and that... Wow, and that was only a level 2 final chapter, and all this damage going to be out. Kesakor is going to clean him up. Dragon comes in with the Wrath and a Blitz, and he's able to pick up a lot here. He'll get Lathlo with some assistance from the Archons. And here comes Moya. What is... Okay, Big Sink is going to go down, and now the chase is on. Dragon looks like he said, you know what, I really don't want to hang out here. I got to get out of here. No thanks.
Has been destroyed.
That was interesting. I mean, I'm really surprised that the rest of the enemy team didn't get pulled in by the size of Lathalo's balls right there, the gravitational pull, for not only running in and trying to take them all out, but taking the binding at the same time.
Oh, they're talking about Reyna's ult in chat. Okay, yeah, the Wisdom's Reach. Yeah, that does have a bit of a cooldown on it, level 1, but I know by the end of the game, I have it up every team fight, so...
Yeah, that is true, but even with her level 1 ult the way it is, she is so good at helping you control your lane.
I mean, even just the threat of Wisdom's Reach is incredible. Uh-oh, the double blinding speed coming in onto Dorfer, but Tailwind and a couple of trees will go ahead and get her out. And oh my gosh, there we go again. With that cooldown on blinding speed is like 4 seconds at max rank.
Has been destroyed.
How much haste does Dragon have right now? That is absolutely insane. 247 right now. He's got a Ruin, a Motion.
640.
Ruin, Motion, Time, and Ambition. 4 items with a bunch of haste on them, particularly with that Ruin. She's going to chunk through somebody that gets a lot of health naturally, like Amara. I like this build, actually. Oh my god, TylerNol almost going down from Lathlo, and the auto attack will pick it up.
That
wow.
Is nice. Veknus might be next. Oh,
now Veknus is next because Kendra comes up saying, sup, but oh, the chains, never mind. Cyberhawk, oh, blinks up. There's the landfall, picking him up, throwing him down. That's going to be a kill for sure.
Dragon is coming up. Dragon is getting ready to... Oh, but...
Yeah, but you...
was ready.
Good use of the blinding speed to the jungle creeps just to get away.
That was.
And oh, Big Sinka gets sunk. Although ChocobosX will be able to get this binding. Gaarawarr won't be able to finish him off. The binding's down. There's the final flight coming down, but Dragon comes up behind him. This fell down, but Chocobo just hung around, and he probably shouldn't have. There you go, Moya versus Renzo. Renzo just tailwind and just said, you know what, I don't really want to fight you right now.
And it looks like Dorfer is calling for the Parasite.
Oh, chains onto Gaarawarr.
Like nothing is tomorrow.
Yeah, Parasite would be a good call right now because everybody on the Spirit side is either dead or low health, meaning they're going to have to go back to base. So, do they have anybody who can take it down real quick? They've only got 3 there right now. I don't see a... oh, the only person that has the Ruin is Nisa, but she's dead, so... Kind of a slow Parasite, but they're going to get away with it.
Now, and Dragon's build is actually pretty interesting. Ambition, Rune, Fluidity, and he has another Time, a Will, and a Power. I wonder what he's going to turn that Time, Will, and Power into.
The Time, not sure. Will, looking at what he's got right now, probably a Freedom into a Momentum. Power, not really sure. Probably needs some type of penetration, maybe a Judgment, maybe? Or maybe just go with a Justice, go all in on the haste. No, it's probably a Justice, actually. Because given how he's building right now.
The 10-20%, that really works out with Justice, especially when you jump in. It gives you that extra amount of burst that you need to go ahead and win a team fight.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking there. Yeah, that almost has to be a Judgment. It could be a Judgment, but I think it has to be Justice. And I don't know about TylerNol having the haste boost. I'd almost give that to Dragon, actually, at this point, just because of all the haste he has.
Oh, yeah. His base movement speed right now is 508. He has 169 haste and 104 power.
And that's before he gets into a fight. He gets more as he starts to auto-attack things, so... Actually, yeah, if you're wondering why you build a lot of attack speed on Freya, it's for this, right here, for Wrath. If you look at it, her basic attacks deal up to 325 plus 89, so she does up to 400 damage per attack based on the person's smithing health. So the person gets low, Freya comes in, cleans up house, and that scales better with attack speed, really, than it does power. And from what I've seen. They're saying that Nisa is close to dominance. Let's check on that. No, she isn't close to dominance, guys. She's got it.
Gaarawarr is making sure that he was hanging out earlier with Freya because he is rocking the pestilence.
For sure. Oh, that's but he was with
Veknus
Mikella
is
and
gone.
Veknus just deleted. This
I
laugh
wouldn't
blow,
even call
man.
that deleted.
Man, you got to be scared of Laughlow right now.
Oh, that's true. I mean, he canceled Veknus just like Fox canceled Firefly.
Oh man. Sorry, I need real. I mean, I kind of get that one, but yeah, I'm not a big TV person. Those of you at home would probably got there, but Dragon looking really aggressive. He almost found somebody there. Found Laughlow. Blitz through the chains. There we go. Gaarawarr's going to tailwind to catch up. There's the blinding speed to follow the rock, and down he goes.
730 movement speed max with 343 haste.
That was crazy. Let's see what those numbers come up with. That's wow.
Team killing spree.
I don't know what you do against this. Who is the second caster? That's Michael War.
Yeah, yeah, just keeping it up. Hello, Ethayot.
The mortal team.
Do you remember
has captured
Etho
the
did
well.
some music for the Shapers Guild? Actually, if
Yes.
you remember the Random Access Ferris, that was his doing, along with the Kel song. I thought that was pretty cool too.
Yeah, I know. It was all really good. Now, I do think that that's just going to be Dragon's because, honestly, Lathalo, the whole, you got Cyberhawk, all of them are really big threats, but Lathalo is that he is bringing the pain, and if Dragon keeps the pressure on Lathalo, they might be able to turn this around.
Yeah, and I just caught Dragon while he was attacking a camp. 3.24 attacks per second is what he gets fully in combat.
And this makes me sort of wish that there was an actual Mina on their team that was running Fuhrer because 25% chance to proc an extra attack, you're going to get that 25% to pop during that.
And the other thing that's really nice about Fuhrer with the Freya is because that gives her the extra rage too, so she can keep throwing out her abilities twice. And that's the other reason why you build a lot of haste on her. Her ability cooldowns aren't that bad. Like lightning speed is like for her right now, it's like 3 seconds. It's in fact we can look. Yeah, 3.1 seconds right now for her dash. So it's like you're not getting away from her, and she's moving at 550 move speed almost. Exactly, I thought she's just so fast.
Okay, got the momentum, and we picked up the momentum.
Oh, so wow, I was actually right about that? All right, cool.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering, the time, now that I think about it more, time's probably going to be a finesse.
Yeah,
Because she's attacking so fast, she can fully stack it pretty quick.
That is true.
Ruin Finesse is a classic combo. It does a ton of damage to people who build health.
As long as you have the speed to unleash it.
And she clearly does.
Oh, yes, she does. In fact, going build-wise, it's Cyberhawk is still only running an Ambition.
Really?
Oh, there you
Does
go.
he need to buy?
Yep, he just picked up an Equilibrium and
Yeah.
an Ambition, a Vengeance, so they just went back
And a Betrayal.
A Betrayal. And a Flask of Prowess.
That's just like, hey, you need to shop more often, guys. Yeah, Test Mina is pretty silly. Ask Michael about that. The Test Mina is, I think that's one of your more favored lane combos to run. You're just all over the map everywhere. Nowhere is safe.
Oh yeah, it's because of that, the movement speed that you get from, it's not Symbiosis, but it's from Mina
Master and
just being
Servant.
Master and Servant. It's that movement speed on top of Tess's movement speed is a bit sick. And then once you hit level 6, Mina can jump off, do her fear, you do your anchors away. I don't remember what the name of it is, even though
Called
I love
Heavy
playing
Iron.
Tess. Yeah, Heavy Iron. That was my nickname in college.
Sure.
I never went to college.
But no, not even level 6. Doesn't even have to be level 6. Key to the Heart's level 2. Is you know, you can pick that up at level 1. So if they both go W, level 1, you could do that level 1 if you wanted.
But the lane rotations, though. The lane rotations are vicious when you run that combo.
The mortal team has captured
Veknus might be going bye-bye in a second.
Nope.
Oh, that was nice.
Are you chasing the fridge? Too bad, it's getting away. There's tombstone to the face.
The spirit team has captured
Masterpiece on to 2, but I don't think it's going to make much difference. There comes the final fight across everybody. Veknus goes down. Gaarawarr will be next. Big Sinka not going to be able to return much. Moya slams down TheTylernol, but he's way backed off. And Dragon comes in with a good breath. Latho's going to dispel it, but yeah, he's not going to get away from that. Yep.
482 haste.
double kill.
That was... Did you catch how many attacks per second that was?
Astounding.
I didn't even catch how many. I just knew it was enough to make people go bye-bye.
Yeah, clearly. So I was going to say Immortal Team might push into the base, but not after that.
Yeah, Dragon is way too much of a threat if they're not able to control him, and he is working on an aggression.
Aggression, what's that? That could be a judgment.
Judgment.
It probably should be a judgment.
But
Simply because of how fast she's attacking.
I don't know if this is a smart idea because with
I don't like it.
them attacking Para,
Spirit team.
yeah, here comes Dragon. Dragon is moving down. Look how fast he is moving just on
He's
the
going to get here in time.
Oh my god.
He's here. Dragon's here. He's going to delete Kesakor with the Wrath, and he might just steal this. Dragon coming in right on top of Hawk, and he got the Vanquish. Total worth.
A mortal player.
Well done, Dragon.
3v1 steals the Parasite
And gets killed.
Wipes out Kendra.
Wow, the haste build on Freya is real. Let's just wait for the reaction from chat for that, because that was, I want to see what that was. And I was right, it is indeed a judgment. So the time's probably going to be a finesse, and that'll, that'll be full build. Yeah, not only that, the judgment's going to help out the Michaela, too. Let's take a look at Michaela's items here. Pretty standard build. I mean, a little behind the Freya, but it's still solid nonetheless. Classic Ambition, Dominance, Ruin, Resonance. Oh, looks like Gaarawarr caught out just a little bit. Snapdragon's going to land on him. There's Force of Nature to allow his team to close. Masterpiece just knocks up Cyberhawk, and he's so dead. Big Sinka just out of range of the chains.
Indeed, Gaarawarr, you're talking in chat. Bap, 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 black sheep, have you any wool? You are going to get owned.
Not sure that rhymes, but okay, we'll go with it.
And
but the thing is, Chet's saying, you know,
has tailwind.
Haste items on Freya. Well, she has 5 items with haste. Judgment doesn't have haste on it, but you know everything else does. I mean, this is build's legit. You can build this in a okay. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Latho's chapter goes wide to the left. And so this will let TheTylernol go in if he wants, but I don't think he wants to. Not a fan of the final payment there.
No, it honestly didn't even get him below half. I was expecting a lot more from that. But Dragon is running at a base 222% or 222 haste.
Yeah, and that goes up to almost 500 when he's in a fight. It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I know your fate.
Yeah, mid-motion, I completely agree. Judgment is a great pickup on her because she's attacking so fast anyway. She'll have that stacked up in a second. Somebody just needs to get a Führer for her, honestly, and that'll be GG right there. It should probably be Renzo because he'll benefit from the Führer as well. He needs to auto-attack to get inspiration, and he can benefit from the Windstruck Core for that. A little bit of an early wave.
94 movement speed.
That is just crazy. How much haste is that? That's over 4 attacks per second.
A mortal binding has been destroyed.
Yeah, so that judgment
Kesakor,
stack takes a second.
Even though the Dragon was down that low, I'm glad that Kesakor backed off because I think that Kesakor would have lost that fight even though they were coming in full health.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with this Freya right now. That is just not on the list of things I want to do. And this Freya is so far ahead of like everybody. It's not even funny. I don't see a Führer coming out from anyone. I still think Gaarawarr should buy it.
Dragon is almost about to hit 1500 Vim.
So that means he'll be able to upgrade So he can upgrade his time into something if he so chooses. Although he's probably gonna wait for 2600, so he can just flat out buy his final item. But I'm pretty sure that's gonna be finesse. It almost has to be.
A mortal binding has been destroyed.
Oh my God, Freya over here split pushing, and and that's the one thing you can do in a race car build. It's like you split push, you see him coming, you just get the heck out of dodge, and they can't catch up to you.
No, they can't.
Look at this. She's moving at like twice the speed of the mortal team. If you just look at the minimap, this is crazy.
But with the fluidity, you move through units without colliding. That alone allows her so much mobility, and Dragon is utilizing it to dominate when he catches the people out.
For sure. Yeah, that's why phase boots are so good in Dota 2. They're just being able to move through everything.
Go down.
Yep, Dragon jumps in, final payment, and down he goes.
You must improve yourself.
Good pick. They're going to pick up a Spirit Well for it. They should be able to pick up this binding as well. Dragon will heal up very quickly off of this power buff.
Cyberhawk is coming in.
And he's going to regret it because he's going to walk right into everything. Down he goes. It's a 1v1ing here. Tailwind popped because Freya needs to move even faster, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
Ward coming down. I bet you she could run past that entire binding, only take one shot from it, and make the whole distance. I don't think she wants to try it.
She could. And she is enough of a threat to where you saw both Buffalo and Kesakor ignore the other 4 on the bottom just to follow Dragon up top.
Well, you have to. You have to respect Freya. If you don't, she's just gonna melt your entire team.
A mortal binding has been destroyed.
And that's the other thing this haste Freya build does. It's just like objectives. No, there are no objectives. You just
escape.
Uh-oh, here come the resets from Kesakor. It's only because Dragon's not there she can pull this off. Veknus has to blink. Oh, blink from Lathlow. And here we go. Rock to the face from Gaarawarr. Might save him for a little bit, but Kendra's just going to follow with everything. Masterpiece goes, but doesn't really do anything. Can Kesakor keep following this? No.
Dragon is going back with 3,400. Let's see what they buy.
I'm telling you, it's finesse. It's got to be. It's the only thing that makes sense. And I'm right, it is finesse.
Yep, finesse.
And potions. So he's got flasks.
Yep,
he is ready to go.
This is about to become a world of hurt.
Well, it's been a world of hurt. It's now even more of a world of hurt. Precisely 20% more of a world of hurt.
We've seen the dynamics of the map change to where they were pushed all the way back to their tier 3 bindings, and now the tables have turned. And it's mainly been because of some really good plays that they've had, and Dragon catching people like ChocobosX out.
Yeah, mid-motion, got it right. Face checked. Absolutely. I love that. Did you see the use of the blinding speed just to pick up the movement speed bonus by Dragon there?
Yeah. Not only does he have Blitz available, but Tailwind as well. This is going to be really interesting. Look at that. I mean, it's like he needs to get with Vince and do a slap chop commercial.
You're gonna love my nuts, right?
My nuts.
Put it under.
Quit having a boring tuna, quit having a boring life.
I thought it was having a boring salad. Quit having a boring life. I think that's what it was.
Either way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Dragon is nuts right now.
Yeah, playing absolutely out of his mind. Even going in 3v1, getting a Parasteal and a kill out of it. Wow.
And Record Book 13, you're correct. The Parasteal was the game-changing moment, and that was because
Veknus caught.
Veknus has just went down.
But I'm not sure he's the key member of the team. I'm not sure that really changes much, to be honest. Here comes Dorfer. They're going to jump onto Gaarawarr, but not exactly who you want to jump on first. TheTylernol attacking over the wall, trying to get Kesakor, but Big Sink is going to get him with the final payment first. Dragon getting really low. He's going to have to blitz out of there. At least they're going after the right target.
Boya is chasing.
And Boya can chase, but I don't know if she's going to catch. No, Dragon just way out of there.
50 movement speed.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Believe it or not, that was a 2-for-3 exchange.
But can Mortal Team get this? Does Dragon have any more heroics left in him?
Freya might be able to make it back.
No, I don't
If
think so.
not,
Zalgus will get here. But Freya just went back to base. She's way too far out.
Mortal team has slain the parasite.
But if anybody can defend against waves coming in, they got a Freya, they got a Zalgus, they've got a Desi, they've got Mikella, they've got great wave clear, so they don't have to worry too much about their
and
base
Freya's
falling under.
Dragon
unless
is
they get
coming in
caught.
on ChocobosX.
Uh-oh. ChocobosX looks very dead. Dispel is going to get him out of there temporarily. Wrath onto Freya, and Dragon just gets deleted. Just jumping into 3 people. That's the problem with this build. Yeah, you go fast, but you drop quicker than panties on prom night.
Yep, as like Dragon pointed out, ChocobosX had Dispel and used it. And
Yeah.
plus ChocobosX is running a pain, so that'll help with any of his life drain that he gets back.
Yeah, particularly from the ambition. As he gets lower, he gets more and more life drain. Pain will shut that down
Yeah.
fairly well. Yeah, there's chat going WTF at that move speed. Yeah, 800 move speed is just a little good. Yeah, a little strong.
He maxed out at 898 so far. I've been watching that. That's why I have it on my window right now, because I'm watching to see how fast he flies.
The mortal team has captured a well.
Because you know what? I feel like R. Kelly right now. I believe I can fly.
Do you believe you can touch the sky? And do you think about it every night and day?
Yes.
Okay, I won't keep going.
Well, I mean, right now, Dragon wants to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch ChocobosX is his big test.
Yes.
To slay him is his cause.
You can tell it's getting late, can't you, people?
You knew where this was going from the start.
There's Michael here, man. You gotta expect, yeah. Crickets, 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 crickets. Come on, you don't like our jokes, Dante? I guess he doesn't like our jokes, man.
Who doesn't like our jokes?
Dante. Yeah, Relic
trying to-
understands. It's late night. Everything goes. Exactly.
I'm actually being tame right now.
Yeah, he really is. He's holding back considerably. He could do much worse.
You and Jed have been in many games with me with some of the stuff that I've said.
Yes, we have. And remember this, we'd have to. I don't know if Twitch would let us keep our stream if Michael said some of the stuff he said there. Let's just put it that way.
I can see everything.
It's still freaking hilarious, but it's shall we say, not youth appropriate.
Yes, none of it's offensive.
Floor 1 is forearmed.
Oh, Dorfer got a little bit of movement speed going.
I guess the people. Oh my God, I still can't get over this movement speed from Dragon. What in the world? I guess Dragon likes his ladies to be fast. That's all I can say. Then again, I don't know if you can call Freya a lady either, so I don't know.
Roll away.
Well, let's see if anybody else finished some items here, because we talked a lot about Dragon's items, but we haven't talked a lot about anybody else's. If we go through the Mortal team, oh boy, but Dorfer jumps in. He's going to catch Gaarawarr, but Chains in a Great Rift doesn't do much to him. Yeah, Gaarawarr is really, really beefy right now. But, you know, all they got to do is just ignore him and just kill Dragon, and then the fight's over, so. Mara on the Mortal team here. Looks like we got Prosperity, Equilibriums. Yeah, Equilibrium. Yeah, definitely need Equilibrium for a Dragon, although I'm not sure it's going to help much. Stability, Empathy, Glory, and then a Form. She could go back and finish that with the money she has now. It would probably be an Adamance. In fact, it should be. She's got a Wither, too, so this Mara is all about shutting down the Freya. Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right about the Moya there picking up a Fluidity. Clearly inspired by Dragon there.
Charles, yeah, remove the mouse cursor. It was right in the middle.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to kind of mouse over items so you guys can see what they are.
Trade for corpses.
I'm not sure if there's a way for me to disable it in OBS. I will definitely check on that, though.
Interesting. I shall illuminate you.
But then again, maybe, I mean, the mouse pointer is good for pointing out things on the map, too. But I'll be more careful with it. Sorry, guys.
Everyone's getting ready. We got the Para coming up. We got Cyberhawk down at the bottom. You got everything going pretty well. Let's see how they pan this out.
over here on
Veknus
the
is
left.
out.
Escape.
Veknus is making the engage happen.
Uh-oh, but here comes Moya. Dragon's gonna come in with super blinding speed here. Wrath will go down, but Mortal Team just cleaning up house right now.
Team killing spree.
And this is all Lapo. This is all Lapo doing all the damage.
We're all one, you know.
Oh, that miss on the
Player has been
Snapdragon.
slain.
Yeah, Gaarawarr was talking about that earlier. Did not need the well. The well is basically a waste at this point.
We are almost at the 48-minute mark. This fight has been a drag-out slam dunk fight going back and forth.
Oh! Looks like,
A spirit
well, which
player
one's
has been
stronger,
slain.
Mikella or Zalgus right now? Well, looks like they're about equal. They died at the same time. Am I right?
Yeah, Big Sinka better watch out because he's the last on the team to keep them up.
ChocobosX started the Parasite early. Does he have a Ruin at least so he can make this go faster? He does. So they'll be able to secure this Parasite. I don't know what Spirit Side's going to be able to do with this even more. I mean, they've got to crack eventually.
The mortal team
Either-
has slain the parasite.
Mortal Team's going to have to go back and buy. They're going to have to rest, and by the time that happens, Dragon will be back up, and the rest of the team will be coming off of resing up, and so they'll just be able to turtle in the base.
Sparktail, thank you. We both really appreciate that. Not sure who you're talking to, but I'm going to assume you're talking to both of us. So thank you very much, sir. Saying you are a fantastic caster, by the way.
Now, we know about Dragon's build. What about TYLernol? TYLernol is running Ambition, a Dominance, a Rune, a Resonance, a Justice, and a Rage.
I
Big
don't
Sinka.
like the Rage. I really don't, because Freya has the Judgment to shred armor for you. I would have much preferred a Destruction there.
Exactly. Big Sinka has a Destruction, a Chaos, Divinity, Judgment, Justice, and they currently have a command.
Captured a well.
So looking to just blow somebody up. The second command is probably going to be a Wisdom. It almost has to be.
Its Gaarawarr is running a Pestilence, a Creation, a Momentum, a Subjugation, an Empathy, and a Will.
I wonder what that will is going to be. Because he's already got the momentum. I guess that could be... I mean, maybe a Faith or a Retribution is the only thing I can see that makes sense. Just simply because they've got the Kendra and they've got the Zalgus. I mean, if he ends up eating the Zalgus final chapter, or maybe actually his whole combo, that'll give him a lot of damage for his Retribution to go up and smack somebody. But maybe the Faith makes more sense? I don't know. I just think that Renzo needs something to make the Mortal Team deal with him. Right now, he doesn't really have it.
My money's gonna go on that he works on a Faith.
Faith, you think? Okay. I prefer a Retribution, but knowing Gaarawarr, I probably will be Faith.
Oh, Cyberhawk was able to dash away from those chains just in time. Lethalo was able to go back in, and we see the chunk of damage that took out of Veknus as Desecrator. Desecrator is running behind on items, only currently having a Purity, Decay, Destruction, Divinity, and a Passion.
That Purity should be a Harmony just so he can throw out his skills more often. But then again, you know, I have been wrong about that before. It could very well be a Devotion if he decides to go that route
Spirit
instead.
binding has
With
been
the
destroyed.
Destruction and the Divinity, I'm thinking that's going to be a Harmony. It's going to be an aggressive Desi.
It is. But I would actually, it's one, the fights at the beginning seem to be going against them in their favor. I would have started building more tankish with Desi because they're going to be needing it.
I agree.
need to have that peel and that survivability that's more than just Gaarawarr there in order to allow Dragon and TylerNol and Big Sinka to get there and just destroy their lines.
Yeah, because Renzo's not really a tank, per se, as far as he doesn't have that huge multi-target CC other than Masterpiece. He's more of somebody who can pick somebody out. That's really what Renzo does. He picks somebody, throws a rock at him, shreds their armor, and then the team destroys them. You know, he can wander up and, you know, block skill shots and stuff like that, but that's mainly... use Renzo to pick somebody out. That's really all that's for, so... I agree. The Destiny definitely...
Kesakor has gone down. Oh, this engage is going. Veknus better move back. Dragon is going, and Dorfer has began the stun.
But
Big Sinka does have a drain on him.
But here's the thing, they're picking up the health packs there. So that'll give a bit of haste, too. Oh, actually, let's get the smart camera back on.
Binding has been destroyed.
Dragon going in, doing some work. He's going to get Mara. I think he is, but no.
We're about to have a turnaround. Oh, Big Sinka far to the left with his final chapter, and Dragon is going after Cyberhawk, and Cyberhawk will be going down.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, normally they say you don't chase a Moya, but Dragon can do it with his build. Moya cannot get away from this Freya, I don't believe. Yep, there it is, that double dash, even the blink, and even that's not going to be enough. Even having to burn the landfall to get away. And manages to get out. I'm not sure how she did that, but oh my gosh.
So we do have a split push going. We have ChocobosX. They got Kendra will be up in roughly about 25 seconds. After that, we got a 45-second and a 50-second for reinforcements, and it's currently going to be a 5v2.
Early Wrath, it doesn't matter. Able to just destroy ChocobosX. And so this will be the tier 3 bindings for sure. Should get both of them.
ChocobosX got the kill
has been destroyed.
They are moving in to go engage for the parasite,
I'm
but
not
we
so
got
sure about
Cyberhawk.
this. Yeah, I mean, the
They're
enemy
pinging
jungler's
for
still
it.
up. Yeah, Moya's still up. I'm not sure I agree with
wait,
this.
no, Dragon has it. Look at that. Look how it melts like butter.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. He even sold one of his items. He only has 5 items right now.
To the rear.
I think he mentioned in chat he wants...
fluidity.
Yeah, I think he said he wants to get a betrayal.
Oh, betrayal will be really nice on
Yeah,
that
because he
build.
does need more damage. Yeah, and he does need to survive
He
last.
doesn't need the fluidity anymore this late in game. I mean, we're going on the 54-minute mark. Cyberhawk has been increasing. Cyberhawk did decide to go with the fluidity itself, an inevitability, of course, vengeance, betrayal, ambition. I really like that setup that Cyberhawk is running.
And then, of course, Gaarawarr just dying to bindings and the Guardian. Good night. Yeah, these bindings don't mess around. I mean, the first couple shots are okay, but they ramp up in damage very, very, very fast. As well as attack speed. If you're tanking one for more than 6 seconds, you pretty much just kiss your butt goodbye. Because they do almost 700 damage at this state in the game, and they penetrate 70% of your armor. And they fire once a second.
I'm really interested in the spell selections that people have chosen. On the mortal side, they have 3 withers.
I don't blame them because of Dragon right there. You need that many withers just to keep him under control.
3 withers and 2 tailwinds, that's just going to help with the engage or escape if needed. Now on the spirit team though, we got 2 people running stasis, and we got 2 withers there as well, a couple of tailwinds, but it looks more like, okay, you're going to attack me with Big Sinka and TylerNol. Both of them have stasis available, especially with blinks to follow up in case they need to escape an RP.
Yeah, the stasis is for Lathlo. It's to get rid of the final chapter. That's the only reason it's there, and it's a great reason to have it because Lathlo can just delete anybody if he lands his combo.
You're definitely right about that. And as you can see, I mean, the amount of damage that they're putting out, we just saw those minions and those striders, or Woodsy the Owls, which I like to call them, just get evaporated.
Alright, hold on to your butts, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we got another long one coming here.
And you bring up a really good point Relic ABC 13 about when they were selling Dawn Gate as a faster MOBA. Yeah, some games, the average game will run you about 25 minutes, but in games like this where you have some good skilled players going head to head and neither side wanting to give up, you can turn a match around. And that's one of those things where you should only surrender if you know definitely you're going to lose, because they were able to turn this around with just some really good plays.
Look out!
For sure. Wow, look at all these defensive wards having to come out from the Mortal side. They're having to ward up the bushes. They got Claw in the bush there. Dragon caught out a little bit. Did he end up buying that Betrayal? He most certainly did. So the Betrayal and the Momentum gave him enough MR to live.
Oh, that was a big chunk out of Big Sinka.
But the other thing is that they know Lathlow's final chapter is down, so they can feel a little bit safer going into this if they do want to go for a hard engage.
And that was a good pickup. That Betrayal really worked out. Veknus, though,
Veknus
we're
way
going to have
caught.
a 5v4.
Picking him up, throwing him down, and Veknus is going to go down. What's going to happen with this here?
And here goes Dragon.
Sinka's down. Dragon comes in, cleanup crew, but that's a full health Mara, and your Wrath doesn't do much against full health people. And that is a 5-for-0 clean annihilation by the Mortal
they're
side.
calling to hurry up and
go to the
get
base.
Your team and get the base and finish it.
Yep, Kendra will go defend, clean up the base, and everybody else is going to push and try to get the GG. 75 seconds on the death timers. So I think they should be able to get this. I mean, unless there are some horribly, like, not dodging of the Guardian, they will get this. So, GG, yeah, look how quick this is all going down.
Oh, yeah, Sparktail, there are some games where that it's just gonna, yes, I understand, but there are some that you can actually turn around if people start working together and such, and so that's one of the big items, and here it goes.
There is the game, GG.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, we noticed. Although that race car Freya was something else, man.
Oh, the Freya's, yeah, the game was doing work on Freya. We got caught out.
Yeah.
Bad positions too many times, I think. So.
That would
Alright
definitely
guys, that was last castle, and I'm going to give away one more Crystal Waystone skin in the chat. Starting it now. Well, I mean, we hung in there.
You certainly did. And, you know, there were people in chat saying, I got my money on Spirit's side. You had people betting on you for a long time there.
I went super tanky because we needed that tank. Because we just had the Power Desi and the race car Freya. And my game locked up.
Oh, is there?
I'm not even kidding.
Sneaky Turtles, thank you for the follow.